Hey everybody, so I wanted to give you one of these penguins to try where it's a little bit more realistic. I have a little bit more of his natural angles. Let's go through the steps together and you can see how it's done, okay? So I drew it first just to give myself a little heads up. Oh, look at that cute guy. I can add that tutorial as well. So I'm gonna go through the steps of this so you can see. I'm gonna reuse my paper that got a little paint on it because even though that's beautiful and I probably could turn it into something else, I'm just going to use the back, so please try to ignore that right there. So what I like to do is I like to sketch out sort of the shape I want. So I'm going to just make this giant, giant, giant U like that. And what I like to do from there is I know I want that smaller U shape here. I want to leave room for the head. I know that my flippers are going to come over here, or wings. I have to check and see if that's a wing or a flipper. I'm going to add his little feet. And then what I like to do is I like to think about how it really is a little bit more like it comes in. So I'm going to ignore this for now. I can erase that later. And then I'm going to think about that part of his head that the color changes. Little eyes, little beak right there. And now I have the basics of the drawing. So when I get started on my own now, me forgetting and I keep doing that. So be careful with yours so it doesn't happen. All right, so I'm going to trace it in Sharpie now. So you see I'm not terribly worried about erasing at this point. I can also take it and change it as I go along. I don't have to stick with my initial drawing. Thinking about what I want to keep. I want to keep this. I want to keep this. So you can see all my pencil marks. Don't get too worried about erasing it and making it perfect. Even here, look, I made a mistake. I know I'm going to be coloring that black, so I'm not too worried. His eye, I do like that cute little eye effect where you give him a little shine in there. Probably made his beak too big. Again, don't stop and feel like you need to start over because there's one little thing that you don't like. Try to work past it. That's really the challenge as an artist. Not to keep starting over. It's usually if you do that, you're going to get stuck. Now you could make it as realistic, his little feet, however you want. You can make M's. So you can see